Most systems generally have a garage full of racing games at launch, and the Nintendo Wii is no different. However, most of the racers available for Nintendo's brand new console fall under the arcade category, featuring exaggerated physics and speed. At this point, there's just one realistic driving game available for the system, and that game is GT Pro Series. Don't expect to see flying turtle shells and banana peels in GT Pro Series. This game is all about realism, with a bevy of real vehicles from over a dozen manufacturers, rated for acceleration, top speed, and handling. You get popular brands like Toyota, Honda, and Mazda, but you also get lesser-known commodities like Daihatsu, providing a wide variety of vehicles for just about anyone's taste. There are a whopping 75 different licensed cars to choose from, and the number of vehicles from each manufacturer varies, but they run the gamut, from nitrous-injected tuners to minivans. While the list of cars is impressive by any standard, the modes are just as robust. There are the standard quick race, time attack, and versus options. There's also a mode called Drift Combo that taps into one of the fastest rising motorsports on the planet, drift racing. Here, you're challenged to perform controlled slides around consecutive curves. Where most players will spend the bulk of their time is in the Championship Series. Here, you pick a particular car and then head off to a list of events. The events you can enter are entirely dependent upon your choice of vehicle. Some only allow cars with a particular number of doors or a specific engine class. There's just something surreal about barreling around a track with 11 other minivans. With GT Pro Series, what you see is definitely not what you get. You start with a stock showroom model, but you're able to tweak a variety of parameters to get the most out of your ride. Engine, exhaust, suspension, brakes, you name it. There are 11 different parts that can be tweaked or upgraded, with new entries in each category becoming unlocked after you complete specific objectives in the Championship Series. You can also unlock entire vehicles as well, eventually giving you access to every event in the game. Cars can receive additional tuning by selecting the suspension option before each race. Choosing the racing suspension will give your car greater stability at high speeds, but will make it a little more difficult to navigate turns. Choosing the drift suspension setting will allow your tires to more easily break free, providing better turning capabilities. But if you overdo it at high speeds, you're going to spin out. There are 4 different classes of races in GT Pro Series, and you must win a trophy in all the races in a particular class before you can move on to the next one. You also have to complete license tests, where you have to complete particular courses in a given amount of time in order to move on to the more difficult classes. There are 10 different courses to race around, spread across 4 different environment types, including road courses, highways, city terrain, and mountains. Each course type presents a unique set of challenges. The road courses consist of track-based circuit races. The highway courses have you caneering through a metropolis. City courses are full of 90-degree turns, and the mountain tracks provide plenty of downhill speed. This is a Wii game after all, and as such, GT Pro Series uses the motion-sensitive controller to an interesting effect. To play, you hold the Wii remote on its side and steer your vehicle by turning it like a real steering wheel. The game even comes packed in with a steering wheel peripheral that you can snap the Wii remote into for increased realism. While the controls are relatively simple, just gas, brake, and shifting buttons, you can use the advanced techniques like drafting to shave seconds off your lap time. GT Pro Series is looking to become the Gran Turismo of the Wii launch, with its plethora of licensed cars, varied courses, and plenty of tweaking options. But it also has something that series never had: real steering with the stock controller. It's on store shelves now and definitely worth a look for anyone who owns a Wii and is looking for some realism from their racing games.